All right. Also, I got some fucking boba and I said extra sugar. It's literally basically like a fucking corn syrup, whatever fucking. It's bad. I should almost redo that intro. That makes no sense, but whatever. It's not the point. I haven't posted in like a week, maybe even a week and a half. I am on a mission to have July be the best trading month I've ever had. And we're doing okay. We still have 2 more trading weeks. We're halfway through the month. And I don't think I've done as well at this point in the month as I want to be doing. So I think that there's a really good chance we still hit our goals for the month. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So what I'm looking at going into... Well, first, let's start with this. This is what we're looking like. Again, we're on 5 XFAs on Top Step. We're at 2,500 per account. Win rate in RR is okay. I'd like to see win rate closer to 70%, as you guys know, but 60 is totally fine with a 1 to 1.5. And we did a pretty solid this last week, 4 green days, but again, basically all 3. There was 3 break-even days. Just wasn't super exciting. We had 2 bigger days, which is great. And then, of course, the week before that was just, not really great. Also, for reference, I'm not taking 52 trades in a day. You guys should know how scaling works. But yeah, this is what we're looking at right now. And what I want to do for this video is kind of just go into a little charting session and kind of just show you guys what I'm seeing going into this next week. So this is the weekly chart right now. Let me also pull up ES. I just kind of want to but I want to get an idea of what I'm looking for going into the next week as we're, again, basically closing at all-time highs again for another week. So these, again, were previous all-time highs right here, and we closed above those on NASDAQ and on ES. So I do expect us to continue higher going into next week. Some other things that I'm seeing is, of course, we do have this weekly imbalance right here. I'm not sure if we'll want to tap back into that, but it is worth noting that this is here. And then dropping down into the daily, I kind of just want to see what's going on. We didn't really have any big expansion moves this week. That's another thing that I was looking at too. If we look at this candle, like this just... It epitomizes what price action was like, in my opinion, last week. There wasn't really any big displacement moves. Like if you look at the last week of June, which if I remember correctly was a pretty good week for me, there was a lot of expansion through this candle that we didn't get these previous couple weeks. So looking at the daily, again, it's just been a little bit, a lot of accumulation. So I could expect us to see something like... Do I have this tool on here? I don't think I do. I don't think Top Step has what I want, unfortunately. Oh, yes, we do. So I could expect us to maybe do something like this, where like we come down and like Wednesday we come in here, and then Thursday, maybe Friday, we see some big expansion to the upside. Oh my goodness. Again, I'm not a whiz. I can't tell you exactly what price is going to do. But, this is low resistance liquidity at the end of the day. We did take out some of this liquidity on Friday, but we still do have some low resistance liquidity resting here on NASDAQ and on ES. And of course, there's this weekly imbalance too, which, it's not guaranteed that we're going to fill this imbalance, but, it is worth noting, hey, this is here. Just for future reference. But yeah, I think order flow is clearly bullish on the weekly and on the daily time frames. We didn't see any sort of displacement to the downside to tell us that price is gonna dump or anything. And then we could sweep these lows, however. And then just looking at the 4-hour, this is basically what price looked like all week. So I'm actually pretty surprised I was able to come out with a relatively green week, just seeing how price action was this previous week with there not really being any expansion moves. But I essentially just wanted to come on here and update really quickly on how we're doing for the month so far and kind of what I'm hoping to see going into next week. You have my word that next week I'll do a much better job at recapping the trades that I take. I'm just really focused on making sure that this month is a good month for me. I've never done a video like this before. I'm kind of just, again, walking through what I'm hoping to see next week, making sure the channel stays active and letting you know I'm not going anywhere and that I'm still trading, I'm still doing my thing. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be higher quality.